Big news now for the nearly 6 million children suffering from dangerous food allergies. That number has been skyrocketing over the last 2 decades. Peanut allergies in particular have tripled in number. But as Kristen Dahlgren shows us this morning, there are new treatments being developed that could one day bring a cure.
Across the country, it's happening again and again. An alarming number of kids going to the ER with dangerous reactions to food. One study finding anaphylaxis, a potentially deadly reaction, is up 200% in children ages 5 through 15. 11-year-old Violet Missio is one of them.
I would get really nauseous, and I'd have like an itchy throat and my face would swell up. Then I'd have like hives all over my arms. So that was scary.
Violet has a severe allergy to peanuts, a condition that's prevented her from flying on planes, sitting with friends at lunch, even going to get an ice cream cone. Simply being in the same room as dust from a peanut could spark a deadly reaction.
How hard is that?
It's really hard, especially when they're little.
Any little piece of peanut dust could kill her.
Yeah, especially when they're so helpless and little and when they are not with you.
But now doctors say a cure for patients like Violet could be right around the corner. There are at least 17 new therapies being studied right now, some just months away from FDA approval. Dr. Kari Nato is director of the Sean Parker Center for Allergy and Asthma Research at Stanford University and one of the world's top researchers in the field.
Do you envision a future without food allergies? There's going to be some groups that might need to have therapy every day for the rest of their lives, but there might be some people that can stop therapy and do fine.
Cured.
I think that's where we are, exactly.
One of the most promising treatments is a pill containing a measured dose of pharmaceutical-grade peanut powder. It starts out with a minuscule amount and then is increased over time until patients can tolerate eating full peanuts. A clinical trial found out it was successful in up to 80% of patients. Also being looked at, the peanut patch. The concept is similar to the pill, but here the dose of peanut is administered through the skin.
Over time, your body starts to say, well, wait a minute. This is something I shouldn't be seeing as a danger signal.
Also in the works, a potential vaccine. Still in the early stages of research, the hope is it would treat patients without ever having to introduce them to the foods they're allergic to. Violet was part of a clinical trial for the peanut pill called Amune. She started out with a dose equivalent to 1/80th of a peanut and gradually increased it every 2 weeks. Her parents had to keep a close eye on her every night when she took her dose, just in case she had a reaction.
It was well worth it. But I'm not going to lie, it was stressful.
Now, 2 years later, she isn't on the pill anymore, but needs to eat 2 peanut M&Ms every night for maintenance. She still can't eat a peanut butter sandwich, but she can be in the same room as the food and doesn't worry about cross-contamination, so she can eat her favorite sweets.
Red velvet?
Yeah.
And participate in activities she's never done before. Flying cross-country to visit her grandparents, and acting and singing in the school play.
Has this changed your life?
Yes, it has, because I would have never gotten to be able to do all these amazing experiences and just have all these new memories now that I would never have had before.
Clinical trials for the peanut pill and patch were paid for by the drug manufacturers. These treatments sound very simple, but it's a grueling process and takes a very long time. Violet's mother said that she was constantly fearful that her daughter could suffer a deadly reaction. Luckily, though, she never had any issues.